Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, TomDog247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, alright, so... got a pretty interesting show lined up here today. Some good, some sad. Some good, some bad, but it's like they say, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have an interesting show. It's the facts of life. So before we get into tonight's program, there we go. Give out a little shout out, plugs, and all that good shit that we do each and every week. And some of it irritates the hell out of you. And to that I say, good. But there is one that's always some good news. And that's Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. You can check him out on iTunes, Podbean app, Spotify, or you can check out the absolutetalk.podbean.com. Gives you all the information where you need to go. He has a very wonderful podcast. He just wrapped up with the third part of the Michael Jackson tribute, which I too am also going to be doing, paying our respects to Michael Jackson, doing a little remembrance and everything like that. But we'll get to that on a later time. Even though that I believe it was yesterday, I think it was the 10-year remembrance of Michael Jackson. So yeah. And tonight, I'm doing a little something different. I am having some cream soda. Cream soda. Eventually, I am going to be checking out that, that new Coke, if I can find it. So, let's see. Shout out to everybody over at Gamer Geeks and Gaming Pros and otherwise over on Facebook. Check them out. We always have a good time. Tell them Tom Dog sent ya. Do so. Also like to give out a big shout out to my good friend, my good friend Mel, who does the I know, I'm like unprepared at the moment, and I apologize for that. I apologize. Bear with me, I apologize, folks. I do. It's been too long. Quest for Gaming. There we go. I apologize. I really do. So yeah, it's Quest for Gaming. Mel, check her out. She has a great podcast, and she has a great YouTube channel. So yeah, go ahead, check her out. She always has a lot of fun. Sometimes I pop up every now and then just to say hi, and so you guys do the same. And of course, big shout out to David and Marissa. How you guys doing? Hope you have a good weekend. Plugs, not the hair plugs. We all know I don't need them. Loot Crate, subscribe. Funko.com. Funko.com. If you haven't subscribed to Funko, you're missing out on some awesome stuff. Check them out. They're always wonderful. Definitely worth checking out. They got the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty. They got Disney Treasures. They have Marvel Collector and DC Legions of Collectors. Definitely worth checking out. It's worth every penny of it. Do so. Subscribe. You'll love them. Just like I do. Most of that collection in the back is all Star Wars stuff. The pop vinyls, I mean. So it is very nice. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to that. And this episode, of course, is brought to you by the MJ Video Games and Collectibles. Trade in your old video games and consoles, from retro video games, accessories, and systems. You trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this lovely store, this wonderful store, I go there all the time. You can check them out at 1049 Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut. And if you want directions to where you want to go to check this wonderful store out, as well as lists of events that they have going on over there, I suggest you go on the internet and go on to mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. You can also follow them on Facebook. M&J Video Games and Collectibles on Facebook. Do so today while you're listening to me, so you don't have to look at this. Looking like a shaggy dog today. I look like shit. I don't know what it is. It's this weather. It's this weather that's going on here. And also, this episode is also brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the Downright Up Left YMB. Downright Up Left YMB. Definitely worth checking out. It's a wonderful beer. And you can check out this beer and all the other wonderful beers that they have on their website at shebeanbrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can also check out them out on the Untapped app. Download it on your phone today, right now. So you can check out all the wonderful beer that they have, and then the next time you watch this show, you'll be too drunk to remember what I said. I have to roast myself sometimes, right? I have to. I don't care. So, you're probably wondering why I put little to no effort into plugging Loot Crate. Well, it's because of the fact that Loot Crate put little to no effort into giving me my boxes. So since they failed to try, I failed to try too. So good luck. So I think I'm going to be doing a video about that real soon. Because I still haven't even gotten April's crate yet, and here we are almost in July. I mean, really, we have like what, maybe like 3 or 4 days left until June is over, because I think the last day of June is on Sunday, and I still haven't even received my box yet from April or May. So I don't know when that box is going to be coming. So I think it's going to be a little bit of pleasantries that I'm going to be extending real soon, and I think a video will also happen as well too. But don't worry, it ain't going to be a Tom Dog rant. It's just going to be a fake unboxing. So I had to find an empty box that doesn't really have anything in it. So because I have plenty of empty boxes, and I'll just do a fake unboxing and quickly turn it into a video. I don't know. I haven't debated yet. So I just got some other issues I have to do. So I've just been taking a little easy going since the E3 special. It's like it literally drained me out. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, I'm just taking it nice and easy and everything. I'm debating whether or not next week I'm going to do a show, because next Thursday is of course the 4th of July. So I think I might postpone it till like maybe next Friday. Maybe I'll do it on Friday. It's that episode, or I don't know. I haven't debated yet. I was like, I'll follow me on Twitter and at TomDog247, and I'll address it as we get closer to it. Yes, sir. So, yeah. All right, so we got a pretty interesting show, but before we even get to that, we have to really sit down and talk, because past couple of days we lost two very important people, on one on YouTube and one reality show. We'll get to the reality celebrity first. As you know, Dog the Bounty Hunter, his real name Dwayne Chapman, sorry. His wife hasn't been doing that well. Last we heard that, she had a little bit of cancer. I think it was lung cancer or something like that. I don't know. She fought that. She beat that. And she said to be doing pretty good. But then she started getting worse. And she was in the hospital for a while. And then she was in a coma. And a couple days ago, actually was a day ago, which was yesterday, Dog the Bounty Hunter sent out this tweet. It's 5:32 in Hawaii. This is the time she would wake up and go hike Coco Head Mountain. Only today she hiked the stairway to heaven. We all love you. We all love you, Beth. See you on the other side. So, she passed away yesterday at age 51. Very sad, very sad. A lot of people who were big fans of the show of Dog the Bounty Hunter love Beth. That was Dog's rock. Got her to got him to clean up his act, and she was smoking. She loved to smoke too, and everything. And he told her to clean up. No more smoking, and everything. So, but they lived a wonderful life, and they were inseparable. It was like and they never let their reality show go to their head. How some reality shows where one person commits adultery and everything like that. Not in this case, no, because they were like this. They you couldn't separate them. It's like no matter what you did, no matter what you would do, and I've watched a lot of Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I took a break from it for a while because he says some things that he shouldn't have, and pretty much everybody's forgiven him for that, and we pretty much moved on, and this is it's really sad to see that, and died at so young too, 51 years old. Very, very sad, and still way too young, to pass away. And then also too, this one also gets some more. This happened a couple days ago, and this is coming from I'll read you the news report. Coming from ABC 7 New York. ABC 7 New York Eyewitness News. The NYPD confirmed Tuesday that a body pulled from the East River is a YouTube star who's been missing since last week. Police say Desmond Amofa's body was recovered from the water Monday night off of Pier 16 in Lower Manhattan. The belongings of the 29-year-old Amofa, who goes by the name Etika on YouTube, were also found nearby on the Manhattan Bridge. He was a well-known YouTube gaming personality who had last been heard from around 8 p.m. on Wednesday, June 19th, by phone. He left a strange video last week apologizing for leaving such a stained legacy. Fans started to become concerned after Etika live-streamed a heated encounter with the NYPD in April after they responded to his apartment for a possible suicide threat. The medical examiner ruled the cause of death to be by drowning by suicide. And that one is also, very sad. Should not happen at all. And when I hear somebody, it doesn't matter who it is, mental illness is and I've said this many times too. It's like mental illness is a very serious thing, and I battle it too. I'm going through mental illnesses pretty much every day. There's I have good times and I have bad times. And it's really sad to see something like this happen. It doesn't matter if you know the person, if you know the person personally, know somebody, or not, or just being a complete stranger. It's just really tough. Like sometimes it's good if you don't really feel like talking to your family or your friends. Talk to a counselor. Um, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Even a complete stranger that cares. And I may joke around about the Catholic Church and everything like that, but maybe talking to a priest or something like that. And whatever the case may be, talk to somebody. And it saddens me to hear. It does sadden me to hear about all this. And because suicide is, the suicide rate is, you hear about it all the time, and it's not a pleasant thing. It never is. Death is never even a pleasant thing. And I never saw his YouTube channel, but from what I saw when I did look at it, he had a pretty decent following and everything like that. He had a pretty good fan base, and everybody loved him. So he was doing okay, but mentally he wasn't. But if you were somebody, need some sort of help, I do have a number here. It's actually on the article too. And if you or someone is in need of help, definitely call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, Lifeline, at 1-800-273-8255. Reach out to somebody. Help them out. Because you can make, you have so much to go, you have a whole life ahead of you. You die at a young age and everything, and it's just terrible. The fact that whether it's being bullied at school or being harassed online or whatever the case may be, you don't need that. You don't need that kind of stuff in your that negativity in your life. And even if it's not online, it's like, even if it's like, if it's like at your job or something like that, you feel discouraged, or you just got, you have, been through a bad divorce and you're pain through your nose or whatever. Layoffs, layoffs happen all the time, and it's not an easy thing. It's not. So, reach out to somebody. If it's you, just like call the suicide prevention line. They can help you. They're always there to help you. They're not, just do something. But the one thing that no one should ever do through mental illness is lose your life. Don't do it. You have, I'm at the half of my life, pretty much. I'm 40 years old. I'm gonna be 41 in a couple months, and about a month or so. And I don't, life's too short. Life is too short, man. You have so much, so much to go for. you know, they say that there's always another way. There's always a brighter tomorrow. There really is. There's always a brighter tomorrow. And you know, just don't do anything that involves you 6 feet under. We don't need that. We really don't need that. So, my condolences to, of course, to the family and friends of Etika. And of course, my condolences to Beth Chapman for the loss of his wife, Beth. With that being said, let's give a moment of silence to them both, and also honor them by putting them into the Channel X Hall of Fame. So let's do a moment of silence. All right. So, little impromptu discussion that I didn't put in the description box. That I didn't put in the description. Yeah, me drinking cream soda. Bob Lee announces retirement from ESPN after 40 years. Well, this is coming from ESPN. So yeah, he was basically I'm going to try to get the article up. Let's see. No, it's here because this is just basic. You know, this is still fresh news. There we go. Wait, who is this guy then? Oof. I apologize. There we go, which is something I should have done earlier. Okay, I'm trying to look for the... Okay, so Bob Lee shared this on his Twitter. To many folks to thank individually right now, but know that I have you all in my mind and my heart. Some news to share. Across 40 years, and this letter comes from Bob Lee. Across 40 years, I have enjoyed a professional journey unimaginable when I joined ESPN on its first weekend of existence in 1979. 40 years. Each day has been a unique adventure. One I embraced for the challenge and the unequaled fun of a job like no other. Now it's time for a change. I will be retiring from ESPN as of the end of the month. To be clear, this is entirely my decision. I enjoy the best of health and the many blessings of friends and family, and is in that a context that I'm making this change. To Jimmy Pitaro and his senior leadership team, my sincere personal thanks for their understanding and patience over the past months. Through the decades and my innumerable experiences at ESPN, I have built many deep and fulfilling friendships. You know who you are. I hope you also know how much you mean to me. We have shared an American story unlike any other, and we will continue to do so in the years ahead. I have been gifted by our viewers and consumers with a precious commodity, your trust. To be invited into your homes was a privilege I never took for granted, one I worked each day to uphold. For that, I thank you. In September, I signed off my last show saying, I'll catch you on the flip side. Now it's time to take that vinyl off the turntable. Ask your folks. I love that. That's awesome. Flip it over and drop that needle on the B side. There are always great cuts and hidden gems on that B side. Thank you for a great run. That's from Bob Lee. Bob Lee. I apologize if I spelled pronouncing his name wrong. Not good at pronunciation. Trust me. Okay. There we go. So, and that, Bob Lee, he was good at his job at ESPN, man. Connecticut. We have ESPN right here in Bristol. So right in Bristol. So, it's awesome. It's awesome. Every time I travel to Bristol to go to M&J Video Games and Collectibles, I always like to drive by ESPN, and I'm always saying, it's like one of these days I want to go do a studio tour. I still do, man. I still do. It's like hint to everybody. My birthday's coming up. I want to go to ESPN. Be a dream come true. Be awesome. Nice birthday wish too. That in WWE Studios, but we'll get to that another time. We shall get to that another time. So, with that being said, Bob Lee, guess what, buddy? Your retirement is not yet. Your retirement isn't over yet, because guess what? You're going into the Channel X Hall of Fame too. So congratulations to Bob Lee. You deserved it. you've earned your place into the Channel X Hall of Fame. So congratulations are in order to Bob Lay, and we definitely will catch you on the flip side. So I was wondering where that line come from. That line came from, because I thought I was the one that created it. So now I could just be the guy that steals it. There has been times I have said that, but I never knew. I didn't expect it. I honestly didn't know that it came from him. So, all right. I guess I was a fan of his and didn't know it. We have our Howard Cosell, and he was amazing. And everything. So. Oh boy. Them debates. We'll get to that next time. But there's one thing we're going to do. We are going to talk about Paul Rudd, Ant-Man from the Avengers movie. By the way, they're bringing back the Avengers Endgame. They're re-releasing the Endgame. They're bringing it back in theaters because they have some extended scenes. So guess what? Be prepared for this movie to go on even longer. So they included some bonus some extra features in there. That is prominent to the movie and everything like that. So, I think that's pretty cool. So, and I think it's because they included what they said, they included an end credit scene. So, I think that's what they did. So I'm actually glad for that. So, those who want to see it again, like me, I want to go see it again and see the bonus footage. I'm gonna go and see it. All right. So as I said, Paul Rudd from the Ant-Man movies, was announced to be in Ghostbusters 2020, and this is the third installment of the Ghostbusters movie, and Paul Rudd is going to be a part of it. So it's been announced by Ghostbusters. So this news is coming from sources tell Variety that that Paul Rudd will be playing a teacher in the film. Jason Reitman, whose father Ivan Reitman directed the original Ghostbusters 1 and 2, will step into the director's chair to do the third one. And it's and the movie will start filming later on this summer. This new Ghostbusters movie is expected to hit theaters in the summer of next year. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting so congratulations are in order to Paul Rudd for signing in for such an amazing for an amazing role. So congratulations are in order. Eric Trump was also in the news, which happened yesterday. This is coming from U.S. News. Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, told Breitbart News that he was spat on by an employee at the Avery Cocktail Lounge in Chicago. The Avery confirmed the employee has been placed on leave in a statement. Why? So this is coming from Axios. From Axios. So Eric Trump had this to say in the statement, saying it was purely a disgusting act by somebody who clearly has emotional problems. For a party that preaches tolerance, this again demonstrates they have very little civility. Civility. I don't fucking know. I'm kidding. It's civility. Civility. When somebody is sick enough to resort to spitting on someone, it just emphasizes a sickness and desperation and the fact that we are winning. Alright, so now so that means Donnie is Charlie Sheen and has tiger blood. Duh, winning. I mean, look at me. I'm drinking whiskey. Mikey, write it down. Yeah, and something about this. For a party that preaches tolerance. Yeah, let's talk about let's talk about tolerance there for a minute. You're talking to a you do realize that your father's a hypocrite, right? Eric Chump. Do you understand that? Do you understand that he belittles everybody. He insults everybody, and it's like, you name it. He still and so he still has some words to say about John McCain, and he's been dead for a few months now. Let the guy rest in peace, for Christ's sakes. Then you have him talking shit, being improper to the being indecent and immoral to women, being sexist towards women. It's like, and openly admitting that he has grabbed women by the pussy because of the fact that, hey, women love it when famous people do that. Yeah. I seriously doubt that. Go ask Bill Cosby if go ask Bill Cosby about that. Oh, and go ask Harvey Weinstein. Go ask him about that too, because that prick is going to be going to jail soon too. And every time we bring it up, you're like, "Oh, it's fake news! Fake news! No, it's fake news! No, gotta get away from the fake news! Nope. Really, Don? Really? It's like you openly admit to it, and you're saying that it's fake news. I seriously doubt that. Don. Dun. Dun. So, yes, sir. sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, but hey, you know what? I'm glad he got spit on. But to the bartender, to the bartender or whatever, or whoever it was, the wait staff or whatever, you missed. Okay, it's like, next time spit on Donald Trump. I think he lost his job because of that too. Well, even though the article did say that he's on administrative leave because he was also detained also too. It said in the report that he was also detained by Secret Service. So yeah, but so what? It's a fucking loogie. He's gonna get detained because of that. So how about some Canadian news? In this week's news, Channel X news from around the world. Okay, I'm sorry if I didn't put much effort into it. I'm sorry. But so I'll get to the funny one later. I want to talk about this one first because this one needs a so this one is just wrong. Toronto suspends the removal of basketball hoops following community backlash. On Wednesday, a video was shared showing a basketball hoop being removed from a public court as young people try to play. The incident sparked a decision about public space racism and municipal politics. Wow, this came from Toronto, Canada. It's like the kid, it's not like that's so wrong. There's like a little video of it too. So apparently there's been some, So in one tweet, there's a city statement on the removal of the hoops in some parks. The practice has been suspended effective immediately. Over the years, the city has attempted to balance the rights of everyone to enjoy Toronto's parks and to play basketball, with the rights of residents adjustment and the residents adjacent to those parks when it comes to noise. The removal of basketball hoops in some parks, however, has created an imbalance. Not all basketball court. See, I'm reading this. This is really small text. So, guess what? I guess I have to. There we go. So, let me rewind and start over. There we go. Over the years, the city has attempted to balance the rights of everyone to enjoy Toronto's parks and play basketball, with the rights of residents adjacent to those parks when it comes to noise. The removal of basketball hoops in some parks, however, has created an imbalance. Not all basketball courts in parks have their hoops removed in the evening, just those in close proximity to homes. But removing basketball hoops at 6 p.m., as we saw in the video posted last night, is not reasonable. The city fully acknowledged this. Effective immediately, therefore, the city, in consultation with Mayor Tory's office, has suspended the removal of basketball hoops from its parks so residents can continue to enjoy a game of basketball into the evening. The city encouraged the use of its parks and being active for young and old alike. Staff will monitor noise complaints the city may receive on a case-by-case basis in an attempt to ensure everyone is free to enjoy both their parks and their backyards. So apparently it's a noise issue, and these hoops have been up for how long? And now nearby residents are complaining about noise. Okay. Here we go. 30 years ago, there was a concert being held at Lake Compounds. It's one of Connecticut's theme parks that we have. It was Lake Compounds, and back then there was a musical. There was a stage, and that stage was able to hold can hold concerts or other shows and everything like that. And it's been up there for a long time. Around that time. 89 was their last concert, and it was and they showed off New Kids on the Block. I was a wee little tyke then. I was 11. I was just about on the verge of being 11 years old when my family and myself went to this concert. Because my sister won tickets to that event, and shortly after she got those tickets, there was a news article on the news saying about there was noise. And I said this back then, and I'm going to say this now. You mean now that they're just? And I literally said this without, I was 11, but I did not swear or anything like that. Thank God. I wanted to though. But no. What I said was so it's been up there. The stage has been up there for how long? And now the neighbors are complaining about the noise. I mean, come on. It's like, what are they supposed to do? Just bang on boards. I mean, and also you're next to a theme park where there's roller coasters and crazy rides and screaming from the woos and the ahs and the, so that's okay, but hearing music, hearing live music is too much for you? Fuck out of here. Well, I didn't say that, but it's like, get out of here. I told those neighbors to catch you on the flip side. I'm kidding. I wanted to. I'm like, you chose to live there. You chose to live in the area. My God. And what's wrong when it's like you had an opportunity to listen to free music? My God. The concert was actually pretty good, even though I suffer from heat exhaustion. Wow. But yeah, it's just like, but yeah, I know, you can say, you can say, well, it's like, that's a concert. This was basketball. True. And it's like, there's a park not too far from not too far from where I'm at, and there's houses in the area too, and there's a basketball, there's a basketball hoop, and kids play there and everything. There's a certain, there's a cutoff, there is a cutoff point and everything like that. When the light switches go on, that's when everybody leaves. For real, when the street, when the traffic lights are on, when the street lights are on, we all go home. That is our curfew, and we still live up to that. So I'm glad that that's still a thing. But it's just like, it's really ridiculous. I mean, really, it really is ridiculous. It's like, let these kids play, and I'm glad that that they were able to put them back up. And it's like, I mean, I can understand if there was like, a fight that broke out. But this is in Canada we're talking about here. This is in Toronto, Canada. I mean, the Raptors just won their NBA championship, and you want to take that away from them? Screw you. For real, man. So the fuss a boot. Well, how about some funny Canadian news? And this goes to our dumbass of the week. So a Coquitlam, I think that's what it's called. I think the town's called. A Coquitlam man didn't get long to enjoy his new car, said the West Vancouver police. According to the West Vancouver police, a 2019 McLaren 600 LT supercar, which has a base price of $257 US, $257,000 US, I should say, was recorded traveling at 161 kilometers an hour in a 90 kilometer an hour zone while heading westbound on Highway 1 on June 17th. Officers were able to safely pull the car over when the driver revealed just how new. Officers were able to safely pull the car over when the driver revealed just how the new car was. While the officer was conducting the investigation, the driver allegedly stated that he had just left the dealership after purchasing the vehicle 10 minutes prior. Police said in a news release. The car was towed from the scene and impounded 7 days for excessive speeding, and the 39-year-old driver was handed a $368 ticket. Ooh. Don't want to mess around with them Canadian county mounties there. So. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, that is kind of funny. It's like, it's like, think about it. You buy a supercar. It's like, he's like, oh, I was just testing to see how fast it would go. It's like, yeah, and guess what? It cost you $368. And an impound. Man, I would have loved to be at that impound. A McLaren. Ooh. Oh man, that must be something. That must be something. You know, you get to see a McLaren. Oh man, Vancouver Police Department must have had a field day right there. It's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. He must have got the day off. He must have got the rest of the day off or something. It's like, I just filled my quota. For real, man. It's like, you know, really. You waste money on stupid shit, you do stupid things, and you have to pay the price. I'm sorry. And it's like I said, like I always do. I don't have sympathy for stupidity. I don't. It's like, literally, you know, and especially those who drive in crotch rockets. I mean, really. It's like, we don't give a shit how fast you drive. It's like, okay, you got a street bike. Good for you. Bravo. Good for you. But you don't have to show off and be an asshole. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ. No, literally, there's some incest there. Jesus was fucking Christ. And yeah, that was some serious blasphemy there. I don't give a fuck. Yes, sir. So, anyways, there was this fun little thing on. There's this fun little thing online where you look up the Urban Dictionary, and I like the Urban Dictionary. It's actually really, really cool. And so you type in a word, and it gives the urban meaning to it. So this little fun game is you put the word dirty, and then you put your name or somebody else's. You put your name there, and then it gives out a the meaning. So, and I'm gonna give you five good reasons. So that's our Channel X top 5 for today. The Urban Dictionary top 5 dirty names. So let's start off with number 5, just to get the word of what we're just to get a little rundown of what we're talking about here. So I'm going to put in dirty, and I'm going to put in a random name. Dirty Hillary Clinton. That's going to be number 5. So let's see what that. Okay, so sorry we couldn't find Dirty Hillary Clinton. Sorry we couldn't find Dirty Hillary Clinton. Try one of these. No, I'm not gonna do that because they're kind of terrible. So let's scratch that one off the record, and let's do another one. Dirty Harvey Weinstein. Dirty hottie. Dirty. Wow. Oh, okay. So, okay. Alright, so here what we're going to do. Alright. Dirty Hillary. Alright. Okay, here we go. So, this is a Dirty Hillary. Actually, no. I got it. Dirty Clinton. There we go. Dirty Clinton. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Dirty Weinstein. Okay. Okay, dirty. Okay, Dirty Wiener. Oops. Okay. Okay, Dirty Wiener. So, you know, Anthony Weiner. Okay. Let's see what that says. You fucking serious? What the hell? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, this top 5 is failing miserably. Okay. I got it. Dirty Cosby. Okay, so this is a little bit of I turned on the TV, and much to my horror, there was the Dirty Cosby. Okay, so basically, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the all right. Number 5, Dirty Cosby. When doing your girl in the ass, and you take your dick out and dip it in a pudding pop and make her suck your dick. That is a Dirty Cosby. Okay, so that's number 5. Okay. Number 4. Dirty Bill. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Number 4. Dirty. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna try Dirty Harvey this time. Okay, here we go. Dirty Harvey, you know, Harvey Weinstein. The art of humping a chick's boob crack while doing a handstand. Okay. So that's number 4. Number 3. So let's see, number 3. No, what? Okay. Oops. Ah, shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, Dirty Kevin, which is a, Kevin Spacey. That guy who looks as innocent as a choir boy, yet has the ability to bring you a screaming orgasm within minutes. Okay. Okay, so that's what is it, number 3? Yeah, number 3. Dirty. So number 2, numero dos. Dirty. Oh. I got one. Okay. Okay, so this is a Dirty Alex. This is number 2. Alex Jones. When somebody starts tickling you in a distinctive... Wait a minute, hold on. Actually, I got a better... I think I can actually do it a lot better. Turn Alex Jones into a whole one word. And I can't. Okay. Okay, back to Dirty Alex. Okay. So, Dirty Alex. A Dirty Alex is when somebody starts tickling you in a distinctly perverted way. Another meaning is also a Dirty Alex is when a guy, Alex Jones, gets so drunk at a party that you actually convince a special needs person he sucked another guy's dick. All right. And the number 1 Dirty Urban Dictionary goes to Dirty Trump. I actually looked this up earlier. It was actually funny as hell. Okay. Taking a blonde toupee or wig and vigorously shoving up your partner's asshole. Then your partner proceeds to poop the hairpiece on your chest and simultaneously shouting, "You're fired." Also, another meaning for Dirty Trump is to urinate in someone's hair. Didn't they just call that dirty? Didn't they used to call that golden showers? Hey, Donald Trump loves. Hey, Donald Trump loves this type of stuff. Remember, famous people do that all the time. And women love it. There we go. Mikey, write it down. Dirty Trump. I'm gonna give Melania the Dirty Trump tonight. Okay. So that was the top five. Top five. So, just for shits and giggles, I'm actually going to do one for me. I'm going to make fun of myself. So, here we go. Dirty Tom Dog. So, this is okay. So this isn't Dirty Tom Dog, but I found something very interesting. So Tom Dog is in the Urban Dictionary. Okay. Someone who purposely overloads his mate with porn so that his mate loses sleep and develops nasty calluses. Oh my god. Tom Dog, do you have any porn? Yeah, take these. You'll be flogging yourself stupid for days. This is awesome. Okay, so since Tom the Dirty Tom Dog didn't work, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just put Dirty Tom. Oh shit. This one I know is up. Okay. Okay, so this is what a Dirty Tom is. A person who is primarily a white trash peckerwood. Often looks like a dirty Mexican when unshaved. Can be found playing video games, riding around in friends' cars, and being gay. Often refers to himself as High Point Hustler. Wow. Okay. So basically I'm a white trash peckerwood. There we go. I just like automatically, and I look like a dirty Mexican when unshaved. But I don't ride in friends' cars and being gay. I ride around in my own car, acting like an asshole. Alright, so that was your top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Tom Dog push the envelope live. Hey Marissa, how are you? How's it going? Hope you have a great weekend. Oh my god, that was so freaking hilarious. Oh my god. See, I like to make fun of my yard work. I got it. Yard work. We'll talk later. I'm actually ending this episode right now. So, but yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for welcoming me into your home and having a good time near the end and everything. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. And if you miss any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. You can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. And thumbs up the video if you like it, and comment down below what other things that you can. I want to see what you can come up with in the Urban Dictionary. So you go to urbandictionary.com and see what you can see what. Now you got to put down dirty and then your name or somebody else's, and comment down below what its meaning is. I would like to know. This is actually kind of fun. I would like to see some responses on that. So, ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified on what I'm going to be doing next, and also more importantly, more than anything in the world, and I would love you for it. For all you newbies out there, and because Marissa said so, face hug that subscribe button. So we will see you all again here next week. As I said, I'll keep you guys posted on what day I'm going to be doing it, because I'm not going to be here I'm not going to be doing a show next Thursday. So it'll either be Friday or Wednesday. I don't know. So we'll keep everything posted. So I'll keep you guys posted. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long. Peace.